the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for another top 10 celebrities with the worst plastic surgery. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at celebs who've reportedly undergone plastic surgery transformations that did the opposite of improving their looks. Don't see someone you think should have made the list? Check out our first list of celebrities with the worst plastic surgery. Number 10. Farrah Abraham.
This is intense.
There's no question that having a baby is one difficult and exhaustingly draining task. And those hardships are certainly multiplied when you give birth as young as Farrah Abraham, MTV's starlet teen mom, did. And fortunately, Farrah was able to maintain her stunning natural beauty after giving birth. Still, the MTV diva has since opted for a bit of plastic surgery, and all that natural beauty has since been stripped away.
Then he's like, wow, this is really swelling up.
Abraham has had work done all over her body. A chin implant here, a rhinoplasty there, and 3 breast augmentations as of 2015.
I'm just really, maybe I'm never gonna be doing that ever again.
We're not sure what these changes were meant to do for her career, but they likely helped her land at least one indie role.
If somebody gave you $2 million for it, would you say, okay, distribute it?
I think it would have to be more than that.
Number 9, Amanda Lepore.
You know, I always felt like a girl, to the point where I thought that I was.
One of America's most famous transgender people in the public spotlight, Amanda Lepore underwent a sex change operation at the young age of 19. The operation was a complete success, and Lepore emerged a beautiful woman. However, she has since pursued a plastic surgery campaign meant to perfect her features.
I had my nose done, my eyes tilted, I had...
Eyes what?
Unfortunately, they've pretty much done the opposite. She's had repeated nip tucks and breast augmentations. She's had a slew of lip injections, fillers, a nose job, a forehead lift, a bunch of Botox injections, and a butt implant. Oh, and then there's the most extreme of them all. She actually had a rib broken so that she could slim her waist down.
And then it made it like an inch smaller.
Number 8, Kenny Rogers. Part of the Kenny Rogers charm was always his somewhat rough appeal. After all, how else would you envision one of the most successful country singers of all time?
You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run.
He's meant to be the cowboy type. Tough, rugged, even leathery. Well, he abandoned that look when he sought a few surgeries to make him look younger.
How many what?
Plastic surgeries.
I've never had plastic surgery in my life.
Is that right?
Rogers has had an eyelid lift, as well as Botox injections. And wow, are they noticeable. But not in a good way. As he appears now, it looks like Rogers' skin is stretched a little too tight over his skull. And we're not the only ones who think so. Rogers himself has expressed disappointment in the results of some of his surgeries.
I don't know, I kind of wonder sometimes what my face would look like if I hadn't done it.
Number 7, Bruce Jenner.
I spent a good part of my life getting ready for that day. I worked out a lot, ate a lot of Wheaties.
At this point, Caitlyn Jenner is quite famous for her transformation from male to female in 2015. However, we're not concerned with Caitlyn here. We're concerned with Bruce. Before her sex change, when Caitlyn was Bruce, he underwent a series of plastic surgeries. And it's those atrocities that make this list.
If you Google my name, the worst plastic surgeries of all time or whatever it is, I don't know, they've compared me to Michael Jackson.
As a man, Jenner had at least 6 cosmetic surgeries done on his face, including a series of rhinoplasties, as well as at least one quite severe facelift. On the wilder side, he even had his Adam's apple shaved down so it was less prominent.
I think the goal of surgery is to make you look very natural, and obviously putting everything back in and blending it in where nobody notices anything would be my goal with you.
Unfortunately for Bruce, these did not suit him as a man, but she's looking quite nice as a woman now.
How do you feel?
Fabulous.
Yeah?
Number 6, Priscilla Presley. This famous star has a long list of credits and ventures throughout a very successful career. She starred alongside Leslie Nielsen in the hilarious Naked Gun series, excellently portrayed the character Jenna Wade in the primetime soap opera Dallas, and, well, she was married to the king, Elvis Presley. With such a long career, you'd forgive Priscilla for developing a few wrinkles and lines over time, but she's tried her best to keep the old aging process at bay.
You know, I don't think old. I don't want to be old, and I don't want to, you know, think that a number has to stop me from doing anything I want to do, because I don't feel that.
Seemingly addicted to silicone, Presley has reportedly undergone a ton of Botox injections, a facelift, a brow lift, cheek implants, collagen lip injections, and chemical peels. Unfortunately, the end result is less than flattering, as her face appears puffy and unnatural now.
And Elvis advised you on how to do your hair, how to do your makeup, how to dress?
Everything, even my clothes, everything. I realized that I don't know who I am.
Number 5, Axl Rose. The Guns N' Roses singer had a musical career in the 80s and 90s consisting of hit after hit. But the surgical efforts he took to maintain his youthful looks have been more of a swing and a miss. Like many who've made this list, Axl opted to have a lot of work done on his face, likely because that's where aging is most noticeable.
I went either way. I went either way in this one.
It seems he was fond of the Botox injections, as his face appears unnatural and frozen in place. But you can't just blame the Botox. His poor results were allegedly aided by a botched facelift and at least one bad chemical peel.
I thought it was nice.
Number 4, Toya Jackson.
You're putting words in everybody's mouth and making me shy.
The Jackson family doesn't seem to have a whole lot of luck in the plastic surgery department. See our other list for a certain king of pop. As for Toya, fans and celebrity news outlets have lamented her decision to alter her already stunning natural beauty. We could certainly point out the unfortunate results of her supposed chin implant, lip injections, and breast augmentation. But in reality, all of those offenses pale in comparison to what's arguably the worst surgery she underwent, the rhinoplasty. Among the most famous awful plastic surgeries ever, Toya's nose job essentially caved in her nostrils. Number 3, Heidi Montag. Oh my god, what a massive set of eyes she has. Oh, and her breasts are eye-popping as well. The MTV reality star has pretty much had it all done. A brow lift, rhinoplasty, a few lipos, chin alterations, ears pinned, whatever that is, and count 'em, two breast enlargements.
You had an elective surgery that was completely unnecessary and...
To you, it was unnecessary.
She's continually had work done, but perhaps most notoriously, she's admitted to having 10 surgeries done in one day.
And I was just making very reckless, impulsive decisions. I was too young to be making decisions like that are life-altering.
Montag has claimed that her struggles with personal insecurities are what led to the surgeries, but we can't imagine they did anything to help her personal battles, as the end product drew mostly unwanted attention her way.
You don't know me. Spencer didn't change me. I changed myself.
Number 2, Melanie Griffith.
I'm just kind of laying low.
Nope, that's not a mask. That's Melanie Griffith. Yes, the Academy Award nominee is in there somewhere. There just happen to be a few layers of plastic in the way.
We both made this success.
Yeah.
Many Hollywood stars get a bit of work done to try to maintain their looks, but Griffith went above and beyond to detrimental effects.
When you hit 40 in Hollywood, it's a little bit iffy. You get through a certain period where you're not getting the roles you were used to.
Seemingly all of her alleged work has failed to achieve results. Her facelift, lip injections, breast augmentation, liposuctions, and fillers have just left her looking less than her best. Where the surgeries have left her now, we're not sure if Griffith looks young or old. She's beyond age classification.
I don't know, start all over. Find a job, a place to live, and just wise up and not take the whole thing so seriously.
Number 1, Janice Dickinson.
I need your help. We need models.
Oh, we have models, honey. She claims to be the world's first ever supermodel. Whether you accept that title or not, there's no denying that Dickinson was one of the most powerful and well-known models when she was at the top of her game. But modeling careers are short. You can't hold on to your looks forever, no matter how many plastic surgeries you have.
It was painless. I didn't feel a damn thing.
A boob job, facelift, liposuction, neck lift, Botox galore, and whatever else she's supposedly done under the knife has transformed the supermodel into a completely different person. Seemingly plastic from head to toe, Dickinson appears to have lost much of her natural beauty, replaced by whatever all of this is.
Which I should never have done because, I don't know, it was vanity or some, the boyfriend I was with at the time. I don't know why I stuck him in there.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.